Well, g'day travellers and welcome back to the channel. And I know this is not the normal way that we would start an episode, but let's just take you back and find out why I am under the Austrack on a Tuesday evening.
Hey, guess what?
What?
Now I have a long weekend after all.
I thought you had to work Monday.
No, my boss said I have to take Monday off, so now I have 4 days.
Cool. Where we going?
What do you mean? It's school holidays, it's a long weekend, and everything's gonna be booked.
Come on. How often do we get a long weekend to ourselves? We're not going to waste it.
Well, where are we gonna go? Like, it's gonna be hard to even book anything.
Leave it to me.
I'd like a relaxing weekend though, like none of this full-on non-stop adventures this time. I need to unwind. Sure, it'd be nice if the camper was fixed though. A bit of comfort would go a long way.
Just be ready Saturday morning. Leave the rest to me. Oh, well, you know the saying, happy wife, happy life. I'm going to do my darndest to get the old girl back together so we can take her away on the weekend. Only problem is, no bloody idea where we're going at this stage. First things first though, gonna work hard. You need to stay hydrated. Cheers, guys. Breakfast. Breakfast.
Where are we going after that?
I don't know. We'll work it out when we get breakfast. I reckon we pull up to the bakery at Mudgee, we get some brekkie, and then we work out where we're going.
Okay, this is interesting. We still don't know where we've been driving for how long? 2 hours? We still don't know.
An hour and a half.
And we still don't know where we're going.
We're going west, young man. So somebody once said, go west, young man. So we're going west.
Oh my gosh.
To the bakery at Mudgee, because they do a good pie at the bakery at Mudgee. But I picked west because I have a look at the weather forecast, and it looked better than going south, and it looked better than going north. But a little bit grey.
A little bit.
It'll be great, but I don't know. I'm sure wherever we end up, it's going to be good.
Okay, interesting.
Going for breakfast.
Breakfast.
Did you put the meat thermometer in?
Oh, I forgot. Oh,
There's a Coles down the road.
Yeah. They've got them at Coles.
All right. Still don't know where we're going, folks, but we do know what we're eating. We've got a tomahawk for dinner, and we forgot the bloody meat for the thermometer. So down to Coles we go before we work out where the heck we're going to.
Hey, is that Nick and Vic?
Where?
Down there at 79 with the Lotus Caravan.
It looks like them, doesn't it?
Oh, wow. I think I like that.
Hey!
Hey,
What are you doing here?
would like to ask you the same thing. Vic and I decided to hook the van up last night and head up to Mudgee.
Hello.
Hi.
Where are you guys up to?
Well, we don't know yet. We're
So-
same thing.
Same
Neem was supposed to be working Monday, and then she got the day off, so we thought we'll hook up, but we have no idea. We just got brekkie at the bakery.
We did the same. We actually stopped. We're going to go check that bakery now. But yeah, we hooked up the van last night, headed up to Mudgee, and not sure where we're going. But
Find somewhere around here or
yeah,
a
Well,
couple of hours?
we were looking on the map. There's a place called Coolar Tops, which is about 150 clicks from here.
yeah.
Apparently got an old sawmill, got some waterfalls and stuff.
Oh,
We were thinking maybe head that way. What do you reckon?
May as well. Maybe check a winery on the way back then, and head up with them for the weekend. And
All right.
sounds like a plan.
Well, I guess we'll.
Let's go.
We're just up around the corner, so
Yeah.
if you guys want to head down the road, and
Easy.
then
We'll just go grab a quick coffee first, and then we'll meet you up there.
all right, we'll catch you in 10.
All good.
Boom, boom, there's a knock at the door, but don't freeze in your tracks. It's that chance that you've been waiting for. It's the light coming through the cracks. When life shows an open door, come on, step through. A chance like the purest gold. Come on, come on. When life shows an open road, you know you should ride it. Forget what you've been told and ride this open road. This open road. This open road. Boom, boom, that knock on your door is sounding further away. Don't lose sight like was times before. This is now today. When life shows an open door, come on, step through. A chance like the purest gold. Come on, come on. When life is an open road, you know you should ride. Forget what you've been told.
Well, there we go. We're finally set up. I tell you what, we're about out of practice on setting that camper up.
Yeah, it took a little bit longer.
Been how long?
It's been a while.
That's been a while. It was early this year, I think, up
Yeah.
the up the coast at Mole Lakes, I think, the last time we set this up, and yeah, we pretty much forgot half of what we were doing. So.
Considering we did it for like 6 weeks straight last year.
But we are at Coolar Tops National Park, and this is the Barracks Campground. And I tell you what, we have nabbed the best campsite. It's huge. So we booked a campsite. Nick and Vic also booked a campsite, and the one that we're on is only one campsite, but it is huge. So we've got the camper set up. Nick's got the Lotus set up, and we've got room for probably another 2 vehicles on here. It is absolutely enormous. So it was booked out, and some people turned up who didn't book. So we actually gave them our spare campsite. But we're going to sit back now. We're going to have a cold one, and then we're going to get the fire going, because we have got a pretty cool dinner, haven't we? I'm a bit worried about this wind, but we're going to do the old slow cooked tomahawk with Harry Fisher's, what's he call them, cold oil chips and some chimichurri. So don't know how that's going to go, but we'll have a beer, and then we'll...
It'll take some prep, I think.
I think it might take a little prep. We'll get the fire going, because we're going to need that fire going, and then we're going to hang the old tomahawk up and let it get warm. Cheers.
Sounds delicious.
Well, bit of a late lunch, but we better get dinner happening. Have a go at this puppy. Hey, look at that. We've got the fire going now. We're going to get that on slow cook. What's it going to be? Like 50?
54.
54 degrees. So we've got to hang it near the fire, get it to an internal temperature of 54 degrees, which is why we stop for our meat thermometer. And then once we've got it to the right temperature, we're going to sear it directly on the coals. I'm pretty excited about this.
Oh yeah,
Hey?
I can't wait to taste that.
That is a hunk of meat.
Help yourself.
Cheers, guys.
Jeez.
No, too far. Too far. What a cracking campsite, eh?
Oh, it's good.
It's a lot of people here now.
Lucky enough.
And it was a good thing that we hopped on and booked while we were at Mudgee.
Yeah.
So, a lot of people turning up and turning away, and
No bookings yet.
even a couple of people camping on the road, I think.
No names mentioned.
And you blokes were set up a little bit quicker than us.
I think we had a beer already. We had lunch, set up, had a sleep.
Well, here's our
Woke
lunch.
up.
We haven't eaten it yet.
Oh, look at that.
You guys have had a sleep.
We're refreshed
And,
now.
We're eating lunch and cooking dinner at the same time. We're multitask
And having a beer.
and having a beer. We just met the resident fox. Now this little bloke has got a little bit of a reputation as a, let's just say he's got a shoe fetish. And let's have a look over here. And here's a collection of, got a thing for thongs. If you come down here, make sure you put your shoes away. You looking at my steak, buddy? Steak for you. Nice steak for you, man. You get a nice steak. Nice steak for you. So old mate almost absconded with the bloody tomahawk then. Gonna have to keep an eye on him. This joint is an absolute mecca for wildlife. Instead of a couple of big roos, the big fella has hopped off. Just stop so we don't get run over. There they go. Hiding behind a tree. Peekaboo, I see ya. Got a joey. Well, we've hit a bit of a dilemma. We were going to do some cold oil chips in the camp oven, and that's all the oil we bought. I don't think that's going to cut the mustard. No. So I reckon we might have to, as disappointing as it is, well, it can't be that disappointing when you got a tomahawk like that. But I think we might have to just shallow fry some frozen chips on the camp oven kitchen, and got the chimichurri happening, and it won't be too long. So we're searing the steak on the coals and then slicing into it. I'm bloody looking forward to that.
Yum.
Just got to watch that bloody fox.
Yeah?
He's a cheeky little bugger. He's had a couple of cracks at running off with a $40 tomahawk, and that will not be happening on my watch, I can tell you that.
No, mine either.
Oh, well, I guess we better get the fry pan out and fire up the stove and make some chips, eh?
Yep.
All right, let's give it a go. I've never had chimichurri before.
Me neither.
Whoa. That's pretty good.
That's really nice.
And for someone that doesn't like parsley,
There you go. Converted.
but the real test,
Does it go with beer?
does it go with beer? Yep, it goes with beer. Well guys, that will be me for a night. I'm the last man standing. Everyone's gone to bed. I'm just finishing off my Baron Samudi rum around the campfire. I've got Mr. Fox to keep me company, and we'll catch you guys in the morning. Night guys. Well, this is pretty cool. We're just checking out the old sawmill at Cox's Creek, and it's only a couple hundred metres off the Pinnacles Road there. You'll pass, if you're coming in, you'll pass the turn off to Cox's Creek Campground, and then the next road you'll see a little green sign, and it's the old Cox's Creek sawmill. And there's not a lot left of it. There's an old Ford Canada truck down there, the old boiler, whole heap of old foundations and other bits and bobs, but it's a pretty interesting little spot to come and have a bit of a sticky beak. Let's go see what else we can find out here at Coolar Tops, eh? This is the grass tree walk, and it is absolutely amazing. I have never seen, I've seen grass trees in the bush, but it's like a forest of them. I've never seen anything like it. It's just sort of prehistoric. So we're just inside Bracken's hut now, and you can actually book this place out. I'm assuming if you do book it, that they bring some mattresses out. You don't have to sleep on the cardboard of the bed, but it's pretty cool. And nice little sort of campground out the front there, and there's a couple of sheds out the back. We'll go show you those now. Looks like horse stables or something. Are they stables? Yeah, right. Pretty cool. And there's another little hut down off in the distance down there. Looks like a long drop or something over that side. And some sort of old buggy thing over here. Look at this. Some sort of old, I don't know what it is. Old plough. Is it plough, I think? Yeah, it is. Cool. Looks like this is probably the dunny. An old pit toilet. Oh, look at that for a crapper. Let us know how it functions, Neen. Well, that's Bracken's hut. I reckon it's pretty cool. I'm surprised. I've never ever been out here to Coolar Tops, and there's a stack of stuff to see, and it's all relatively close to the campground. We've been running around, I suppose, for the last hour or so. We might go down and see if we can find a way into that other hut. I think I've seen that on the map. I think it's called Fred's hut or something. We'll go down there and have a look, and then we'll head up to a couple of the lookouts, and I think there's a couple of waterfalls we'll check out as well. Well, just checking out another hut. I think they call this one Fred's hut or something. You can't drive into it, but we've just pulled up on the side of the road. And I do love a good hut, so I think we'll go and check out what I think is called. I'm not 100% sure. If anyone knows, let me know. I think it's called Fred's hut. So that's Bracken's hut, where we just come from back down there. This is the one we're going to. This one is very, very cool. This hut is dead set better than the other one. This is it's an old slab hut. It's got a bit of a loft up there. Absolute cracking fireplace, and yeah, it is really, really cool. I'm liking this one. It'd be pretty cool to stay, I reckon, a night in one of these. You know, Throw your swag down on the ground, have the fire going. I like it. Ah, no, it's, look, Joe's hut. So it's not Fred's hut, Joe's hut. Yeah, wow. From the walk now down to Norfolk Falls, so from Bracken Falls, which you can pretty much drive to, it's about a 1.5k walking, so 3k return to Norfolk Falls. I'll show you Bald Hill Falls when we get that back there, because this is part of that Warrumbungle Shire and not far from Capiatar, so there's actually some lava tubes at the falls back there, and we'll get down and we'll show you what's down at Norfolk. Just up at Norfolk Falls, and there's two, so when you come from the Bald Hill end, you'll come to the falls itself, and it's not too bad. There's a little viewing platform there and you sort of see the top of the falls, but if you walk another couple of 100 metres around, just cross the creek, a couple of 100 metres around, you come to the second viewing platform, and you've got a full length view of Norfolk Falls, and they're pretty specky. They're flowing all right at the moment, but I reckon after a good downpour they would be super spectacular. Last little excursion for the day. We're going down to the Pinnacles Lookout now. What I really love about this park out here is how close everything is together. So this is, I think, about a 1.6k return walk, grade 3 easy, so must be relatively flat. Let's go and have a look at the Pinnacles. So here at the end of the Pinnacles Lookout, and just take a look at that. Is that absolutely spectacular? Over to the back over here, you can see the Warrumbungle Ranges, Mount Caputar, and this is one of the speckiest bloody lookouts that I have been to in a long, long time. So, breathtaking. How good's the view up here, mate?
Oh, it's pretty good. It's a cracking spot.
So this is the Pinnacles Lookout. This is, well, it's actually not the Pinnacles Lookout. It's just off the car park at the Pinnacles Lookout. So it's just a bit over a K return walk to the lookout itself, which is spectacular. But if you don't feel like doing the walk,
Just come to this one.
the view here from the bloody car park is pretty much just as good, eh?
Yeah.
A stack of roos, big open grass area. Some picnic tables up there, some fire pits, so it wouldn't be a bad spot. I tell you what, there's a chair up here behind me.
Glass of wine and cheese plate.
Mate, I'm half tempted to go get a beer out of the back of the D-Max and
Wait for the sunset.
crack it. And you know what? It wouldn't be a bad spot for a sunset, would it?
Not bad.
Anyway, I suppose we should head back, mate. Get that fire going, because I've got a lamb roast to cook, and Tom Cruise would be on his way already, I reckon.
Sounds good.
Let's go. Well, what an absolute cracking day. Got Nick over there chopping some firewood up. We're going to get the fire going now. Time for a frosty one. And I reckon we'll fire up the fire, get the camp oven on, lamb roast. Fine today, mate.
Nothing at the moment. Oh, found the beer so far.
Found a beer. Oh, forgot my beer.
Where's your beer?
Oh, hang on. I'll be back.
What are you doing in there?
I'll be back. Hang on, I'll tell you. Can't forget your beer, mate. Be around the fire. Get some charcoal going. So this is the little drifter folding charcoal starter.
Just look at that earlier. It's pretty nifty.
Yeah,
Folds
they're
pretty compact.
good. So we're doing a camp oven roast, but I reckon throwing the charcoal in and getting it going.
Just speed up the process.
It's a quick way to get a good bed of coals going. If you sort of got it back a bit late like we have today.
Yep.
And this is a great little unit because it just folds down like dead flat, goes in the cooking drawer, takes up next to no space.
That's good. So you got a lamb roast, did you say?
Yeah, doing a lamb roast in the camp oven tonight. What are you guys doing for dinner?
I think we're just going to keep it simple. We've just got some pita bread, we've just got some kebab sticks, so we'll probably just fry them up.
Nothing
And
wrong
do
with
like
that, mate.
a Mexican sort of Aussie wrap.
So these bags are good too. These are from a company called Undercover Australia. They make a whole heap of canvas bags. So this is to keep your lump charcoal in, so you don't get black shit all through your car. I got the camp oven bag to go on the Viduri. They're a really good bit of gear.
Waterproof as well, are they?
Yeah, waterproof. Aussie company, little family company, and we've had that one for a few years now. It's went all up through the Kimberley, and because this stuff's great. But
Oh, the charcoal is good. Still
Yeah,
got
it's-
authentic wood taste, but it doesn't take as long as getting these holes ready.
I don't like the heat beads and shit because they give you that sort of
The chemical
kerosene
taste.
chemical taste.
The natural wood charcoal is the best.
Yeah.
Since I started using it, I haven't used heat beads since then.
No, I never use. Well, I mean, heat beads are okay for what we're doing tonight, just to get some heat under the camp oven. But if you want to cook over it, I reckon this lump charcoal is the way to go. So, what do you think of today, mate? What do you think of Coolar Tops National Park?
It's unspoken of. It's unheard of. So
Mate, I hadn't even seen it. It was I just, you know, we were sitting in that coffee shop at Mudgee, and I'm like, I need to find something out this way, and I just hopped onto Google Maps and I seen a big green area,
zoomed in, you see all
and
these camps
soon
pop up.
it was a national park,
Yeah.
and
I haven't heard of this place since you mentioned that
Yeah.
Mudgee there, so
that's a cracking little spot, eh? Like some of those.
you try to speak to people and watch these sort of videos and sort of find hidden gems like this.
Yeah, and it's
There's a lot going on.
a lot to be said for not really having a plan and just ending up somewhere. This was
It's the only way you explore our backyard.
yeah, it turned out to be a pretty good weekend. I think the girls are worn out, mate. They're both having
Siesta.
both having a nana nap. Out here drinking beer and doing man things with the fire. There we go. Get that on. Not a bad way to spend a Sunday arvo, mate.
Can't beat it.
I just got in trouble, mate. I went back up to the camper and Noon heard me talking. She's sorry, folks. She is not having a nana nap. She is reading a book. So well, I had to correct that. But now, for you guys that have watched our channel for a while, you would have met this handsome devil here a couple of times before. This is Nick, and he is one half of Sandy Expeditions,
The other half's having a sleep.
and the other half is having a sleep. So you're out here, and you're shooting a bit of a vid this week.
Yeah,
on,
doing a bit of a
the-
video this weekend as well. But you've seen you got the camper, you've got the caravan. Before might do a little collaboration video, and then maybe some pros and cons of the van versus the camper.
Camper life versus van life.
Yeah.
Well, mate, people, you guys that have watched my videos, and particularly if you watch the Western Australian series, you would know I will have no problem with coming up with the cons of a camper trailer. So we'll leave the pros to Neen, because that is her baby, and
Nice.
I am not allowed within 20 metres with a can of petrol and a match.
That's why the campfire's over here, not over there.
Seriously, it's all right, and we find out most of the bugs in the old girl. And it's the first time it's been out since early this year, and it's, the new suspension in there has gone
working
pretty
well.
good. We fixed the batteries up, we fixed the solar. That all seems to be going. So hopefully we've got all the bugs out of the bloody thing now.
You can enjoy it.
But yeah, it is comfy once you set up. And that's the thing. But
A few more of these.
yeah, mate, a few more of these around the fire. And I'll tell you what, folks, if you come out here, the wildlife is next level, isn't it?
Yeah, what did we have last night?
We had foxes, we had wombats, we had kangaroos. I got it up close and personal, so I'm normally last man standing at camp, and I was sitting out around the fire. It was about 11 o'clock last night, just chilling out, having a rum, sitting by the fire, a little bit of music, and you get those feelings that you're being watched. And I turned over my shoulder, and about this far from my face was a kangaroo. So scared the bejesus out of me. I thought it was time to finish the rum and go to bed now.
What's that little bug there?
What little bug?
It's green.
Ooh, he's pretty.
Look at that, folks.
Hey, he's fast. What is it? I don't know.
Ask the viewers.
There we go, this guy, folks. He's got a set of jaws on him too. I'm a little bit nervous about now. So anyone knows what that? Whoop, he's gone. Some iridescent green beetle. Anyway, I'm not going to pick him up again. I picked him up and I seen those mandibles on the front, and I'm like, oh, that wasn't a good idea. worked well, mate.
Sure did.
Well, get some good coals happening there. I think we'll go grab the camp oven out and we'll get the lamb in. I don't think I bought any rosemary this week, so we'll see what I've got in the pantry to dress it up a bit, get that on, and then chop up some veggies. And luckily it's daylight savings because we've left it a little bit late. But, when you're camping, does it really matter what time you have dinner? It matters what time you have beer. It doesn't really matter what time you have dinner. Got a roast lamb happening, mate. Yeah, it's getting there. Go chop some veggies up in a minute. Oh, half an hour now.
There you go, sir. Before you say it's not curdled, it's Tim Tam in there.
It's a Tim. What is it?
So it's a hybrid espresso martini. Have a sip first.
Well, smells alright.
Not bad.
I don't know if you like your coffee sweet, so if it's too sweet you can blame Nick because he said it needed more sweetening.
Oh, that is pretty good.
Not too bad.
What is in that?
So it's like a Toblerone cross espresso martini. So we had some Tim Tams in the cupboard. So I was a little bit inspired to add a couple of blended Tim Tams
Oh,
in
you
there.
blended them.
I blended them. That's why it looks like it's curdled, but it's actually Tim Tam sitting on the top.
Tastes
And,
pretty good.
and then we've got coffee. We didn't have vodka, so it's Bacardi white rum.
Oh, I'm a little partial to rum. That is good.
Not too bad.
That is good.
I like that. That's actually pretty good.
As long as it's drinkable.
Ah, this is why you have fancy friends in caravans with blenders.
And you know what? It actually didn't use that much battery. I had a look. I thought it'd be worse than the microwave, but I'd say it was actually better than the microwave in terms of battery.
Thank you. Very
No
nice. Very nice.
Cheers, Rob.
Oh, cheers, mate. Hey. You guys can come camp with me more often. What I am really liking Cool Tops. It's a pretty cool little campground. I wouldn't mind having a crack down at what's the name of the other one? Cox's Creek. Cox's Creek. So Cox's Creek we went and had a look at today, and it looked like a cracking little campsite as well. Also checked out the Pines. I think the Pines would be good if you had a big group, but it was a little too open for me. But if there was a lot of you, it'd be pretty good. But I think the pick is this one here, which is the barracks, and Cox's Creek. And then you can walk up to the sawmill that we showed you earlier today. I sit here with me espresso Tim Tam martini thing. Pretty bloody good though. How you find it, mate? Oh, you finished it, hey?
I'm ready for another one.
You got enough power for that blender?
Yep.
Hey, got enough Tim Tams? Let's do it.
Oh, I got it 10 times a bit earlier, so there's not many left.
Mate, you don't even know how to make it, do you? No, it was all Vic. All Vic. Good morning, folks. I tell you what, the best thing about a long weekend is waking up in places like this on a Monday morning. How good is it? Got the coffee on. Gonna get some brekkie happening, but it is Monday morning and that means we do have to head home today. So we're gonna pack up and head back to Sydney. But I tell you what a cracking weekend that we have had. And it just goes to show that you can hook up the camper, throw a swag on the roof, head off with absolutely no idea of where you're gonna end up, and have an absolute ripper time. But if you like this one, you're going to love the next one, because we are back on another Outback pub crawl with a cast 1,000, and we have got 4 really cracking little bush pubs to show you on that one. So remember, if you like what we do, hit the subscribe button, and we'll catch you somewhere on the next episode of We Went That Away Adventures. Cheers, guys.